Hello again, this is Captain John with another one of my video tips of the week. In today's video tip, I'm going to show you some things I use to evaluate a nautical or electronic chart in piloting waters. Note here that we're going to be sailing on a track to the northeast. First thing you want to determine is the favored side of the sailing track. For evaluation, you would use wind direction, proximity of shoals, anchorage opportunities, traffic flow, and harbors of refuge. Here you can see Wawatski Harbor to port. This might offer a harbor of refuge in an emergency. Look for over-the-shoulder bearings that you can use as beam checkpoints. Let's use Deepwater Point light to port and Turnabout Island light to starboard as we sail past to verify our position. Look for sounding contour lines with depths 100 feet or less. We have a 100-foot depth contour to port to verify our position and to help us maintain our track line. Any shoals that you see that lie close to the track line can be set up with proximity waypoint circles. Set the alarm to trigger if you touch the perimeter of the circle. Look for head bearings or objects you can steer on ahead. Here we have the flashing 6-second white light ahead with a nominal range of 6 nautical miles. Scan the chart for unusual light characteristics such as colored or obscured sectors. Note the obscured sector on Deepwater Point light to port. Once we pass into that sector, this light will no longer be visible. We could then use Turnabout Island light to starboard, along with a light just off the port bow, and we will continue to steer on our head-bearing light for a short time longer. Determine the point along the sailing track where you stop steering on the head-bearing light and change course. Set a waypoint at this position, or we could use a turn bearing such as the flashing white 4-second light to port. Use these easy sailing tips to help you evaluate a chart for sailing or cruising in piloting waters. This is Captain John, and this has been another one of my video tips of the week. Find more sailing tips and techniques on www.skippertips.com.